guys, this is FalleN. How are you guys doing? Last class we were talking about how the teams can set up a CT, and today we want to talk a little more about the default setup, which we call 2 on 2, 2B, one window or connector, and 2A. And being more specific, we're going to talk about how the guys on A can do aggressive plays. So there's a lot of ways on playing on two guys A. You can be aggressive, you can play default, you can even play with crossfires, you can play with people flashing when they join, when they start going over ramp A. So there's a lot of things you can do, but today we're going to talk about how to play being aggressive, okay? And for this class, I separate three of aggressions I think are the best to use, all right? So the first aggression we're going to call as 2A house, all right? 2A house. So what is a 2A house aggression? It means we're going to fight very early on this part of the map. So to do this aggression, guys, one thing is very important for us: the respawn. And what is respawn? Respawn is where you were born during the round. So sometimes you're born here, sometimes you respawn here. So it depends. It's random. So for doing this aggression, it's good for you to use the best respawn because you don't want to use this on other respawns because otherwise you're gonna come here, make this fast jump, and what you're gonna see is the T is gonna be right there, and then it's not good for us. We wanna use this aggression when you have the best respawn to go the faster way possible here to A house. Okay, and the faster respawn here, the best one is this one here when you respawn right here. Okay, of course you're gonna be aggressive on two guys. So the first one needs to be here. The second one can be a little more far away. All right. So first thing you need to know about this aggression, you need to do this fast jump. It's way faster than go over the ladder. So you go here on the second step here, and then you jump and crouch. You jump and crouch. You jump and crouch. Right. So you're here fast. There is a small chance of a T being here already. A very small chance. For that to happen, we will need the first T guy here to go and sometimes even do a fast jump here to get more info, but most of the times they're not here yet. They're just crossing this way. So that means when you get here, you probably can do this and try to kill him right here. Okay? So as soon as you got into here, doing going as fast as you can, you're probably gonna see no one here. There's a small chance as you're making this curve here, he could be joining the spoiler, but it's very small chance. So when you're the first one, you're gonna try to go here and kill the guy over here. Okay. So what? And the second guy should be following you, so he can refrag if you die, or he can help you kill the guy, or maybe it's a two. If they have more than one guy on apartments, you guys can trade well. So why do we send two guys there? Okay, you can do this alone, guys. Okay, you can do this alone. Sometimes you have Fur on my team doing this alone. You have other players doing this alone as well. But the best factor on sending two guys there is that you guys gonna be able to refrag, and that's important because you don't want to send a guy that dies and then it's a 5v4 for the T's. That's a wrong play. But if you go alone and you get a kill, then it's good. So it's up to your skills and whether you're gonna be able to fight the guy or not on apartments. So like on LG, if FalleN goes apartment A house and try to kill someone alone, I probably would be dead. But if First goes there, he probably gonna be alive. So it's up to the skills, I would say. So you send two guys in order to be able to refrag. Okay. Um, what are the main goals and why is good to do this aggression? First, there's a chance you guys gonna find only one guy holding A, which is good because you can kill him. You can kill him and leave a 5v4 for you guys, or you can trade and be a 4v4, but you have more map info. So a 4v4 is not necessarily good for the cities, but you're playing by the chance of killing this guy without dying, surprising him. So it's a good factor. So another thing why it's good is because sometimes you're gonna join a house and there will be no one here. So what that means for us? First, that means they can be doing a B strat. That means they can be running a mid counter strat. And what you need to think, you have two options when it's clear. First option, you can just hold the apartments, grab some info, and decide to stay here because it's good. You can say, guy, you can rotate, go window, go play B. I can stay A house alone myself, which is good because if the T's are doing a slow strat and they need apartments, they need to get countering apartments during the round, you are in a super good position. You're probably gonna kill someone and stay alive to do more plays. So holding apartments, it's a smart play because if the T's go slow later here, you're gonna surprise them. So that's the main factor. Second thing you can do, you can keep pushing. So if you wanna keep pushing, I will give you some hints, okay? First, you need to keep strafing. What is a strafe? Strafe is when you take a look, you know. You want to see what, ooh, you want to see what's there, you take a look. You just go over the corner, you pick, and you fall back very fast, not making noise just to get info if they're holding you. So this is very important, guys, because if you want to keep pushing and you don't strafe, you're probably going to be caught by people that are holding passively. Let's suppose an AK is here. So let's say Hiko from Team Liquid. He's a guy that holds this position a lot. Not this one, but he holds a house. So let's suppose he's here holding, waiting for you. So he's an off angle here. You need to be safe. You need to come here, strafe, strafe, because if you see him, you can come back and kill him. But if you just walk, he's gonna kill you. So this is very important because this is what makes a difference on you being a good player or not. Okay. So if you make sure to strafe the most used positions, this corner, and then you can keep coming. This is an off angle, so you should strafe here, and be careful here. So if you get close to here to T-spawn, make sure to understand there are two ways of holding T-spawn on A, guys. One of them, and most used on anti-equal situation, the guys hold here. So they're just waiting for you to go over the line. They're just waiting for you to push too much and then they kill you. So this is a position where before walking too much, you should take a look like this. Oh, 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 you need to be careful with that position. Second thing that could be happening, and that's a thing that Get Right, for example, on Ninjas in Pajamas does a lot. He's holding here, waiting for people to push because his team is doing something else in other place at the map. So he's just holding here. So sometimes he's here. If a flash comes up, he knows they're pushing, then he can kill. So he's waiting. So if you come here, you need to be careful with this position later. After that, run on ramp, and then you need to be careful here. Right? If anything, if you don't see anyone, then you probably make a good play. You found a breach on the system, and now you can keep pushing. You can go A ramp, check it's clear or not, and you can go B, kill some people. So it's up to you. If you go A ramp, you can probably kill someone and then say A is clear, and your team can full rotate to B. Or if you go B, you can say, guys, be careful A ramp because A house is clear, and now I'm pushing to get more info mid or get more info B. All right. So that's a very good push, and it's better to do with two guys because of the refrag fundamental. Okay, so second aggression we're going to talk about now, guys, is going to be the crossfire on A ramp. Okay, this is a crossfire that has been used for a long time on CS, and I think it's a very good one because you have a lot of options and it's a very good to get kills here. So this crossfire is going to be about one guy on this corner. I don't have a specific name for this corner, and another guy just peeking here and being careful of A house sometimes. So that's it. This guy grabs attention, and this guy is able to kill everyone else when they're coming. You're able to refrag, you're able to get more kills here. All right. So first thing, in order to execute this crossfire, okay, you need to join a ramp. You need to enter a ramp, and entering a ramp at the beginning of the round is sometimes difficult because there could be a AWP picking, that could be AK, that could be a fast push, so you need to be careful. So finally, should I send a smoke there? Finally, should we smoke it as we do in normal rounds? Smoking here is not good because you're gonna lose this guy. He can't do his role when it's smoked. So it's kind of bad. But FalleN, can we do this smoke and then we wait? As soon as the smoke is going away, we do a pop flash and then we do the strategy. Then it's good because we're doing the strategy during the round. Then it's smart. You let the guy comes here, you let him start holding, and then you pop flash him, you guys get control of the ramp, and then you kill him. Then it's smart. But you can't just smoke it and try to enter it because it's not good. Okay, so finally, I want to do it right away. I want to start the round with this. So what I would say is you can Molotov, but Molotovs is not good because you can't throw a Molotov here that's going to take fire on everywhere. So he can stay here, he could maybe stay here close to this, he could maybe stay, he could even jump here sometimes and get info and kill you. So a Molotov doesn't work properly for this as well. So I think the best grenade here is grenades and flashbangs. Grenades will give you some damage and you can pick, surprise them, and flash, air flash. I mean, you go close, use this wall here instead of this, so there is too many details here that can go wrong when you flash, you see? So use this wall here, flash them, and go, okay? Two important things for you that are trying to control A ramp. First, there could be someone here, all right? It could be see the flash coming, and he could be here. So that's the position you need to strafe on. And mainly, sometimes there are Alpers there, so you don't want to be caught for Alper here. So you're gonna come here and strafe, get some info first, okay? After getting info here, remember the T could be anywhere else during this bridge to the wall, so you need to be close. So you need to strafe here, strafe here, strafe here. Okay, so this wall is clear. So what's next? Next is here. He could be just crouched here. He was blind, and now he's waiting the flash to go so he can kill you, and then you need to be careful.
So you strafe, you come, and then careful, attention. And if he's here, you can kill him. Otherwise, you're just safe to go. All right. So this is a good position for you. And your other teammate, you just follow you. He can use some smokes on warehouse later. It's good for you to walk behind and throw it on this kind of situations. Okay. Walk behind and throw it so it goes lower, or you can press the second mouse with this first one and throw it as well. Okay. So this guy gonna grab attention, and this other guy gonna make some plays. What's pretty good on this crossfire is that on any moment of the round, you guys can go to the third one I'm going to talk about. On any round, if you guys decide to go, you can ask for a flash, and then your teammate, the window guy, the connector guy, he's gonna make a flashbang for you, and you guys gonna push a ramp. So flash, boom. Why is that good? This is the third thing I was going to talk about today. The flash, the two A ramp guys pushing with a flash. And you can do it during the round if you are close to this other setup, which is the crossfire with two-way ramp. So why is that good? Sometimes team get control over mid, leave someone there, and go back to a ramp. There's a lot of teams who does that. Lots of professional teams does that. So if you guys can identify when they're close here by maybe analyzing the time, analyzing 15 seconds later after they stop doing anything mid, these kind of things, then it's good to try to break it and get some info. So the problem is if you make it wrong, let's suppose you just flash and then you check it's clear and then you fall back, but the guys were just right here just getting into, then you have a problem. So you need to be careful with the timing on that. Okay, you need to be careful with the timing. Second thing, you need to know about this setup specifically. Sometimes, guys, T is gonna get mid control. And then can split A. They can go connector and then connector game A, and then it's a problem for you. So you need to understand here on this crossfire that you can't be on position where they can sandwich you. It's bad. If they start going here stairs and can kill you, then oh my god, this is bad. So it depends on if the guy's died, if he gives you enough info that it could be coming. And if you can identify this is going to happen, then it's another reason for you guys for the double here to flash and get info and get space. So there are some reasons why you should go to the next step here on the setup in order to get more info and kill people who are holding a ramp. All right. So don't get nervous. Sometimes they're just gonna get mid control, but it's safe. They're not connector yet, or you have someone taking connector for you, like AWP here, for example. But if you understand they're going to sandwich you, then it's good to go and get a ramp and get control of this area for you. All right. So the third one I'm going to talk about for you today is the aggression with two guys going a ramp and pushing straight to T. All right. So this aggression, you need to understand they are not doing that just like A house to go over T spawn and then go to B. That's not something you're gonna do because people hold this position a lot. So this aggression is in order to kill someone who is available here. If there's someone holding here, waiting for push, then you're gonna kill him. So that's it. You guys gonna be aggressive, trying to kill the guy who holds A. That's all. That's all about aggression, okay? And how does it work? It's the same thing about getting into A ramp. You need to be careful here. This time, guys, I think it's smart sometimes to smoke, okay? Because you can smoke, maybe do a bad smoke, just for the guy to hear it, and then you guys can flash something, maybe the same flash, and cross it. So this smoke is gonna look like it's good for you to don't make noise, okay? So smoke, flash, and then you cross it, okay? You can do it out of smoke if you want. And then you guys getting closer here. As soon as you're close here, you say flash for us. And then your third guy, who should have know that you guys are going to ruin the setup, he comes here, and there's two ways of doing this flash. One, go over here, flash, and leave it. Another one, just stop here and throw it. All right? The second one didn't go. Second one, you need to go a little more far, and then like this. Okay, so that's a good flash. One way I think it's cool, you go come here, walk forward, and throw it when you have your aim like this. Okay, so it's a good flash. It's a good flash. So the intention is to go there, check if someone is doing a smoke, someone is holding here, kill them, and fall back. That's pretty much all you need to do. Okay, so remember, this flashbang against good players, they know what they're doing. So you maybe you're gonna kill him because he wasn't expecting it, or he knows what you're trying to do. So when they heard a flash, oh, they're aggroing a ramp, they can go back and kill you. So be careful, okay? If you see someone here, then your aim needs to go right here and be careful with someone that knows what they're doing, all right? And then you fall back, and then you can go to other setup later, okay? So those are three types of aggressions you can do while running a double players A during the default setup, which we call 2-1-2. Okay, 2B, 1 window, and 2A. Right? So you can do two house aggression, you can do crossfire, A ramp, and you can do double push, A ramp with flashes. Alright? And remember, you can go very easily from this one to this as soon as you want, as soon as the guy here is available to flash for you guys. So CS is, how can I say in English? Volatile. I don't know the word in English. Things change and changes fast, guy. You need to be ready. I hope you guys like this lesson and you learned some and start using for friends, with your teammates, because those are all good setups used by every single team in the world. See you guys.